Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine and I'm back in my car because everybody's home. So I keep putting off this FlossTube update because I keep thinking, oh, I'll just wait and film in the morning when everybody's sleeping, but then of course still in my pajamas these days till 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, I'm out in my car because I need to get this update done. I find that I really love making videos and editing videos, and now that I have all this time on my hands, I've just been wanting to make all the videos. So, uh, all of them except for the FlossTube update. And I feel like I haven't done a FlossTube update because I just did a dimensions kit, basically showing you my stash, and then I showed the two dimensions kits that I've most recently worked on in that video. So I kind of feel like if you watch that, then seeing my update in this isn't going to be really anything new. So this isn't going to be very long, and I'm not going to talk about COVID-19 because we're all aware of it. We're all probably up to here with hearing about it, and you know, we're all living it. We're here, we're living it, and however you're coping with it, I would like to provide you a distraction from it. And myself too, because yeah, it's just weird. It's just this weird matrix of unknown that's really kind of stressing me out. It's not so much the COVID that's stressing me out, it's just this uncertainty of all this weirdness. But you know, you're living it too. I'm dealing with it in two ways. I'm eating a lot and I'm crafting a lot. The eating part needs to stop though. So yeah, tomorrow. I'm just going to eat a few more cookies today, and then tomorrow I'm getting back on track. We're not talking about COVID, right? No. Okay, what have I been up to since the last time? Well, I have worked on 2 whips. So, okay, like I said, I feel like I just mentioned this in my last video when I did the dimensions, but in January, when I focused on the balloon glow, and because it was my sole project and I got so much done on it, I thought, okay, in February, right? January, February. Yes, February, I decided to pick my oldest whip and work on it. So, okay, well, let me just quickly show you balloon glow, because I had put balloon glow off to the side when I was working on this other whip. And then my SAL partner, Kim, hi Kim again. She's going to get tired of hearing me say her name. Anyway, she had mentioned, you know, that maybe if we, instead of just, you know, stopping working on this, that when I have my focus project, that I could also do, you know, at least like 1 string, 2 strings, which I think is just brilliant, because it's keeping this sort of in the forefront of my mind, and I'm really enjoying it. So this is, oh, let me show you what it looks like first. It seems like everybody's familiar with this. This is Balloon Glow by Dimensions. And I have it in my Q snaps now, and I'm not going to take it out, but this is what it looks like. So I think in the last update I gave you, I was about right here. So I've done all this just by pretty much trying to focus on doing, like, you know, a string a day. Sometimes I do 2. Sometimes I feel like working on it more and I'll just do more. I really wanted to get through this green, so, and get to the bridge. So I have now started the bridge. And so it's kind of motivating me because it's like, whoa, I have something besides green. I did a lot of green stitching in March because, oh, I just remembered I forgot one of my projects that I was working on. I'll have to go get it. But yeah, so through March and February, I just continued working on this little bits here. And I will continue on working on this. Even when I have a focus project, this is like my back burner focus project. So I have like my main focus project and then the back burner focus project. So speaking of that, back to where I was saying, in February, then I thought, you know what, I'm going to see how much progress I could get done if I just pick one of my other old whips and work on it. So I went with the oldest whip. So in my Eagle bag, I don't know if I ever showed you that Eagle bag that I got, but in my Eagle bag is this project right here, my Eagle's Majesty, that I started in 2011. So it's been a work in progress for a while. So I thought I'm going to pull that one out in February and see how much I can get done on it. And Maybe I'll insert a picture here of what it looked like before, but this is what it looks like now. Okay, here we go. So let's see if this all fits in here. This is how the eagle is looking. And I say every time why there's fabric on the outside of this is because it's hard for it to fit in my hoops because the fabric ends right there. So it's just been kind of hard to put it in my hoop, so I just sewed this extra fabric on it. I got all of this done in February. Not only that, but I had stitched the eagle way back in 2011 and it hadn't been backstitched. And every time I think about backstitching that eagle, because it was tricky, you know, a lot of like dark backstitching on dark stitches, I just kind of get this nausea in my stomach when I think about doing it. I just did not want to backstitch that eagle. And so after I stitched all this, I thought, you know what? Just do it, Christine, just do it. So I did. I backstitched. I had a little bit of the eagle already backstitched, I think is part of his face, but I did it all. I finished backstitching him, and it took me, I worked on it one evening and then I think into the next morning. That was it. I put it off for all these years and it just took me that long, that short. So I'm really liking this focusing on one project. So I decided that I'm going to continue now. In March, I sort of got a little distracted. There were some, I was going to work on just like there were some small things that I wanted to work on, and I just wanted to not necessarily have a specific big focus project. So I just did a few little things in March, which you'll see here in a minute. But I have a poll, depending on when you're watching this, I have a poll up on my channel right now. Actually, okay, so YouTube wouldn't let me put a poll and a picture. I had to either put a poll or a picture. So I decided to go with the picture so that you guys can see. But I'm letting you guys choose my whip. And I'm sure you've seen that if you're subscribed to me. You probably saw the post, and I would appreciate, because I went back and I thought, you know what, I'm going to narrow it down. So I narrowed it down to what Instagram told me, that little, you know, that how it like picks your 9 most popular posts of 2019, and I went and looked at it to see which ones had the whips in it, and then I looked at the counts on each of them, and I picked the 4 top commented on or liked works in progresses, and I took those 4, and I'm going to let you guys choose which one I work on in April. So it is now the 28th. Is it the 28th today? I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day of the week or what day it is. I just know April 1st is coming up in a few days, and I'll close the poll then, but I would love to see what you guys want to see me working on. So that being said, guys, I just noticed my channel today, I reached 5,000 subscribers. I am so excited. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I guess I wouldn't have any subscribers if it weren't for you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate, you know, stopping by, whether you're here from the succulent videos or the paint by numbers. Haven't done any Zentangling in a while, but cross stitching, I just try to throw a lot of content up there because I like making videos. And because I like you guys to have fun videos to watch. Okay. I am so all over the place with this. And so you know I'm going to forget something, like I forgot that project. So, okay, since I don't have that project with me, I'll skip that for now. But I will show you what I did work on in April. I'm staring off because I just feel like there was something I was going to say. It'll come to me. Okay. So, let's talk Mill Hill kits. I love Mill Hill kits. I love them. And sometimes I just go through this, like, I get the urge to stitch all the Mill Hill kits. So I have decided that I'm going to do Mill Hill Mania. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know if anybody else has done that before or not. If you have, I'd love to know. But I feel like I just, you know, had to kind of figure out what am I going to do for Mania this year. And I'm going to do Mill Hill Mania because I'm getting quite a collection of kits. And I need to start them all. So I think I have about 15 of them. So I'm going to do a video here coming up here pretty soon of all my Mill Hill kits, and I'm probably going to do all my Mill Hill kits and all my finishes. So kind of similar to the dimensions kit or the dimensions video that I just did. I'm going to do the same with my Mill Hill kits just to show you all the ones that I've done and the ones that I'm planning on doing. So there's plenty of time, guys. If you want to join me, if by chance you want to join me for Mill Hill Mania, you can work on 1, 2, start some, whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to start probably like 15 of them, just start one every other day. And there's a few that I have that are already works in progresses that I'll throw in there too. So, okay. I'm warm, and I got this is my favorite sweatshirt, this grungy old pink sweatshirt I've had for so many years, and I've been wearing it a lot lately because it makes me happy. But I apologize, it's really grungy. So I've stitched it. This tore, and I stitched it. The sleeves tore, and I've restitched them, and pretty soon there's not going to be anything left of it. Okay, sidetrack again. This is one of the ones that I did on St. Patrick's Day. I started this on St. Patrick's Day. It's called Lucky Day. And I started on St. Patrick's Day and finished it, I think, the next day, like 1 or 2 days later. This was probably the easiest Mill Hill kit I ever did. It only called for 3 colors and just 3 colors of beads and 3 colors of floss. Super easy. And here's how it turned out. I didn't put the felt on the back of it yet, but it just doesn't really, you just cannot see the shine and sparkle. But you get the idea. And then I just took the extra beads. I always give you lots of beads, and I just string them on to make a little handle there. But so yes, where is my? Let me see if this actually makes it show up a little better. Bling gear. No, that doesn't really help. Anyway, you can kind of see. So, really cute. Really cute. Love that one. And I don't think there's anything else to say about that one. This one, you guys saw me working on this last time, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all these finishes. So I had told you that I was going to change this one up a little bit because I have roller skates like this. I had some like this when I was a kid, and then I just recently bought some, but they're pink. So these call for red, and I swapped out some floss, and I just had to put some little mini pom-poms on it, and this is how it turned out. Let me get my board again. Look at how cute those are. Not really kind of getting the color. Can you see it? I mean, compared to my sweatshirt, you can tell it's pink. So, is it better this way? Yes. Anyway, I don't know if you could see those little pom-poms on there. Those were tricky. Those were tricky. And I will admit that there was some gluing involved because so what I did to make these little pom-poms is I took like a little cocktail fork, that has like the little tines, and I sort of used that as my little, little wrapper to wrap the thing around, to wrap the pom-poms around. And they actually ended up being a little bit bigger than this, but I just kind of kept trimming them until they were really small. But I couldn't get them tied real tight, so I can tell that these little things the little pieces kind of started wanting to fall out. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that they stayed in place, so I added a little bit of glue in there just to kind of help them stay in their form, and I just glued them to this also because I don't want them to fall off. So anyway, I'm super happy with the way they turned out. I do have the color pinks I used just in case anybody, I think I changed the brown under here too, because I think there was some red, and I changed the brown. But this one I did put some felt on the back. So it's all just so cute. I just kept staring at them for days because they're so cute. Okay, and I'm probably going to insert a clip here of the other finish that I did this month, because I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the video here, and then I'll just come back out and film that separately because I don't have too much more to talk about. Well, okay, I can show you the one I did. I just can't show you it because I'll go get it. But in this episode of Just Cross Stitch, it's the most recent episode, so it's April of 2020. I actually found quite a few things in this issue that I liked. And the one that I ended up stitching is this one right here. It's called Easter Rabbit Card. And I just thought those colors were so bright and cheery and happy. And I just felt like I had to stitch them. So it's on perforated paper. And the only thing I have to do, that I have left to do, is to sort of put it on the card. I've got half of it done. I have it sort of glued to the card, but I need to glue it to an actual greeting card because I glued it to some cardstock. So I don't have too much more to say. So I already talked about my mania plans and talked about, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about except for some kits that I've been collecting. So I was gifted by Julia at Julicious. Hi, Julia. She gifted me, and I don't have it with me because I have it upstairs with my charts, but she had gifted me one of the Cottage Garden samplings, Songbird's Garden series. Which one did she give me? I'll go grab it when I grab the other one. But, you know, I couldn't only have one in the series after that, so I've been collecting them, and so far I've got 4 of them. I'm calling this my birthday haul. My birthday is not till April 20th, but I've started collecting these, and maybe by the time my birthday gets here, I'll have them all. So I've got this one. So including the one that Julia gave me, I've got this one, that one, and that one. So I think there's 12 or 13 in the series. There's a lot of them. I'm going to get them all. Will I stitch them all? I don't know. I have so many things to stitch, but I couldn't let these go by without having them. I mean, I'm a little late to the party. I realized that. Everybody was stitching these like this was so 2019, maybe even 2018. I don't know when these were released. And I just didn't jump on it then. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't jump on it. I don't know. You know, like I said, sometimes I'm just late to the party, but I'm on the train now though. There's no stopping me. I'm not getting off this train until I have these all in my possession. And I can tell you that this one's the one I'm going to start first. That one right there. And I did download a pattern from, you know, and I'm just going to show you next time because for some reason I can't check my the email that my Etsy account is hooked to. It's an old email. I cannot download the pattern. So until I have the download, I'll talk about that in my next video or when I start it. But it's a really cute robin and daffodil pattern. It was so cute. Plus I also bought Lindy Stitches one pattern that she has with a robin on it. I'm collecting all the robin patterns. So I think next year I'm going to do Robin Mania because I want to stitch all of the patterns I have that have robins on them. American robins. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to go run upstairs really quick and get that the other one of these and the project that I was working on. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I should have remembered. Of course, it was the cardinals. So so that makes how many of these that I have? 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have 5 of them, and so I have a few more of those to collect. All right, and last but not least, I went upstairs and got the cute little rabbit card. So this is just a cardstock card that I have. So I'm basically, all I have left to do is to pretty much glue this. So it's going to be a card like that, but I'm obviously going to trim it off to the bottom there. But isn't that cute? I just think that turned out so cute. So yes, perforated paper, and then that just gets glued to the back so that it'll look like that on the back. And the colors are so bright and happy and cheery. And yep, I only made one small change to his whiskers. They were charted to just be 3 straight lines that just went straight across, just horizontally and parallel to each other. And I just added a little bit of, you know, I just put a little angle in them. So, all right, guys, that is it. I don't think there's anything else that I need to mention. If I do, I'll tack it on the end here. But be watching. I have another succulent video. If you saw those just pop up on my channel, or the one, I think I have one that's scheduled to come out in Saturday, something like that. I think I have it because I had filmed a bunch of footage in August last year of me sort of repotting these succulents, and then I never really edited them or uploaded them. So now I have time on my hands. So I'm getting all that footage up. So you'll see another video there. You'll be watching for my Mill Hill video. Just before I recorded this, I recorded a video of me sorting floss for my hummingbird and flowers and hummingbird dimensions kit. So if you want to see me do that, I don't know, I'm just here providing a distraction. So I do have one more thing to mention. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So I've actually wanted to do this for a while. I didn't quite know how to go about it, but I got myself an Amazon page. It's like a favorites, like it's kind of like my favorites list of things that I get. Now, I'm going to put a link to that below because it's affiliated, but I don't think, I'm clearly still learning how it works, but I don't think it's affiliated if you actually go to the page. But if you, I think that's how it works. If you click on anything in any of my favorites lists and it brings you to Amazon, then those are where the affiliate links are. So I think you could go check out my page and you're not actually, unless you actually go to my page, from my page to Amazon, then it's affiliated, the links are affiliated. So, but I thought, I show a lot of things in my videos, and, inevitably people usually ask, well, where'd you get that? Or where could I get that? Or where can I find that? So I thought I'm just going to add things as I buy things from Amazon, or I'm just kind of thinking back at anything that I've showed on any of my channels that is kind of like things people ask me about, like when I did the bag making tutorial. A lot of people had asked me where I got that iron. So, I'm just linking things like that too. And of course, in that video, I think I say I'm not affiliated, and now I am. So I lie in that video. I wasn't affiliated at the time to the iron, but anyway, it's kind of fun to add stuff to it, as just like I said, I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. We're Prime members, so we get a lot of a lot of stuff on Amazon. But I do love to shop on 123 Stitch. Also, local stores, local needlework stores. I buy a lot of dimensions kits, and local needlework stores don't have those. So, obviously, if I can get it on Amazon, I do also, especially now because you don't want to leave your house. Speaking of, I tried Amazon Prime Fresh for the first time, and we ordered it online. We ordered some eggs and some coconut milk, and the next day they delivered them cold to my front porch. So definitely probably going to be doing that a little bit more now that we're stuck in our house and can't leave. All right, so that's it. Yes, check out my page. Like I said, if I show anything, before you ask me where I got it, check my page first, because I probably put a link to it there. I'm not going to go out and just, show a bunch of stuff in my videos just so that I can link to them. I'm really going to try to, I'm keeping it to things I really, truly, genuinely love to use or have bought, or things that are on my wish list. So I'm not just going to spam you with a bunch of products. That's not my intention there. Because, yeah, then my subscriber list will probably go way down if I start to become like a sponsor of all these products. So no, I'm not intending on doing that with it. It's more just, I don't know, it supports my coffee habit and my cross-stitching habit. So, all right, I appreciate you guys. Please be safe out there. Everybody that has to be out there working right now, whether you're in the healthcare field, retail, anybody that's out there doing something that makes all of our lives better, that those of us that are stuck at home, please be safe. And I'm thinking of you guys, and I just really hope that this blows over. I hope we flatten the curve. That's all I hope. I hope that all this staying home and social distancing pays off in the end. And I'm just trying to make the most of it. Yeah, I've gotten a few more gray hairs. I don't know why I'm so stressed about this. I just do not like knowing. I don't like not knowing, you know, what's going on. But relatively speaking, there hasn't been a whole lot changing in our life. I'm not really talking about COVID. I'm just talking about staying at home. I am a stay-at-home mom. My husband works from home 3 days a week. So he's only working home 2 extra days a week. We are homebodies. We stay home all the time. I've been homeschooling my kids since they were in kindergarten. So, you know, a lot of their friends are, you know, they get on, they play their games, they get on Discord, and they are just being as social as ever with their friends playing games, and we've pretty much been letting them game 24/7. Yeah, I'm feeling a little guilty about that, but I do make them get up and go out and sit in the sun for a little bit each day. I make them go walk around the block, keeping their distance from people. And I tell them to, we have a rowing machine, we have all kinds of exercise equipment, so I do make them get up and do that. But yeah, we're letting them game a little too much. That's okay, right? Who cares? It's not going to affect them in the long run. So, all right, guys. Okay, I'm done babbling, and I feel like I wanted to say something about, yeah, just please let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Because like right now, oh, I have a paint by number. That's another thing. I finally got that paint by number, the one that I said I was going to start a while ago. I had it sitting out on my counter sometime in February, not my counter, my table. I just couldn't bring myself to start it. I wasn't in the mood, but yep, I pulled that back out again. I've been recording footage for that, so you can see another paint by number video, time lapse coming up pretty soon. So yep, all the videos. Okay, guys, on that note, I am going to go, and I will talk to you later. Be safe, everybody. Bye. As I'm packing everything up and putting it away so that I can go back inside, I did get to thinking that I didn't mention anything after I said I had the 5,000 subscribers, that I had finally reached that. I don't know if I finished my thought about saying that. I'm going to do something special, but I don't know what to do yet. So, and I was thinking, maybe I was going to do some giveaways and just give out a bunch of stuff, but just because of the current state of everything right now, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to ship anything. I don't have any bags to ship anything in. So, and I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do gift cards or anything like that, because I had seen what happened to Stitcherista, and I have to figure out how to do that safely so that I don't get scammed. And yeah, so I'm going to hold off on that, and as soon as things get back to normal, I will do something special with you guys. So I didn't want to let you think that I forgot about that, or that I don't want to celebrate that in some way, because I do, actually. All right, guys, I'm really going to go now. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Neighbors not staying home. Okay, before I diss my neighbors, I did want to say that they are talking to each other, and there's probably 10 feet between them, so they are practicing good physical distancing. So, yes.